If you are interested in growing your business through Facebook, then you are in the right place. This is video number 3 in a 5-part series that I'm doing about using Facebook to grow your business. I'm talking about direct sales, digital products that you sell online, Etsy products, any kind of network marketing, basically anything, any kind of personal brand that you want to promote can be promoted using Facebook, which is a free resource. So why not? So stay tuned until the end because I've got something really exciting to share with you. I'm Michelle Fox, founder of Boss Babes Online. We've got a YouTube channel and a private Facebook group. I hope you're part of both of them. So, we talked about in video 1 how it is important to show up as an expert in your field on Facebook, and how when people see that shift, that change in their perception of you is going to start attracting the right people to you. Then we talked about providing value, how your posts and the things that you provide online should serve your audience. They should be tips that you have available from your years of experience. And if you don't have years of experience, you can Google it. This week, we're going to talk about why it is important to have a private Facebook group to grow your business. This is key. And this was something that really launched my business back in 2018. So it's very near and dear to my heart. So I really hope that you take a listen. Private Facebook groups are a place where you can create a sense of community, where you can consistently connect with the people that you want to stay in relationship with. It's going to be a combination of existing customers, maybe customers you haven't heard from in a while, maybe people that are on the fence about becoming a customer. But this is the place where you can freely talk about your products, the brand that you represent. However, it should not solely be about that. So think of your private Facebook group not as a selling platform, but think of it as a VIP opportunity. Think of it as a place where your customers want to be. Why? Because it's fun, it's rewarding, it's educational, it's a great resource for them. You want this to be a thriving place. And trust me, posting pictures of your products, even if you're offering discounts and sales, ain't it, okay? Your private group needs to be a place where they feel welcomed. You want to do that with a welcome video, with a welcome post. You want them to feel special. You can celebrate their birthday. You can ask them to provide selfies when they're using your product. You want them to feel that they have resources at their fingertips. So that's a great place for you to provide charts and how to do tutorials, either short reels or longer videos. You can go live, you can record them. You want this place to be very much not static, but constantly a thing in motion. You want to be there. You want to always be adding fresh information. It's going to evolve. You're going to start to use your own lingo. For example, I have a Fry Yay giveaway. And so people will talk about Fry Yay. Is it Fry Yay yet? And when you have a common language like that, that again makes, solidifies that bond. It grieves me when people say that their Facebook group is not successful because nobody buys anything there. You have to shift your thinking. It is not the place where people buy. The place where people buy will always be in your one-on-one appointments or your in-home parties or your online parties or through your the funnels that you use online. If you have a strategic funnel opportunity, it is extremely rare that someone can sustain a business based on the sales that they get in their private group. Anyone in sales will tell you that you've always got people leaving. It's like filling a bathtub with the drain open. So you've got to always have people coming in. So your sales, you want to focus on new sales, new people. The reorders that you get from existing customers that's gravy, but you can't rely on that. And that is the problem in most cases. People have 20, 25 friends and family in a private group, and they post and they post and they post about their products, thinking that if they mark it down or if they have a buy one, get one or a gift with purchase, that those same 25 people are going to buy month in and month out, and that that's going to be enough to sustain their business. And I hope that you can tell just by hearing me say that back to you that that's ridiculous. Okay. We have to build a business, and we do that by identifying who our ideal customers are and going where they are and attracting them to us. That's a whole other topic. But we don't do it by asking the same people, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. However, if we have a group where there are giveaways and there's birthday celebrations and where we show selfies of each other, and maybe we have positive quotes or self-help tips, where they've got a place where they can click to find charts or tables or ways to keep track of things that are relevant to your industry. Maybe there are photo albums of your product so that they think, okay, I need a certain product. I wonder what colors are available, or I wonder what flavors are available, or what fragrances are available, that they can easily find that and see that. And they do enjoy seeing your pictures rather than a picture from the website, like from your company website. I know I was used to look specifically for like the beautiful studio pictures, thinking that that was more impressive. But honestly, people gravitate toward just a regular snapshot that you take of of the product in your office, in your home, on your shelf, whatever. So your private group can be used for so many things. And I'm not going to cover it all in this video because I've got something exciting coming up that I'll tell you about in a second. But a couple of them, you can you make sure that you welcome them when they join. Before they join, you can have them answer 3 questions. Were you aware that that's a thing? You, as the owner, the creator of the group, can have questions that they have to answer in order to come into your group. So it's really smart to ask for their email address. Why? We want to stay in touch with our customers, our past customers, our potential customers, and we can have lots of followers and friends on Facebook and other social media platforms. But at any given moment, those social media platforms could be removed by the government or by the powers that be that say, oh, you violated some rule that you didn't even know existed, and all of a sudden you have no access to those followers. If you have their email address, then you do have access to them, and people are more likely to read an email from you than they are to see a post. So you kind of want to have both of them working in your favor. So you can be welcoming them so they don't fall through the cracks, so that they know that they're there. You can get their email address so that you can continue the relationship. This is the place where you can show up as an expert and provide value. You also want them to get to know each other, to encourage them to be commenting and answering each other's questions. And that's a really beautiful thing when you see them saying, hey, so-and-so, how'd that job interview go? It's very, very cool. That's when you know that you're on the right track. There are also a lot of benefits to having your private group branch off of your business page, to have those two connected. And there are ways that you can do that. You can Google it. How do I connect my Facebook business page to my private group? You may have created the private group from your personal profile, but you can change that. You can say, okay, I want my page affiliated with it. The benefits of that are many. Then you can be in there as an administrator, both as your page and as you, the person. It gives you exposure to more analytics. You can go live on your page and your group at the same time. There are just all kinds of savvy little extras that you get when the group is spun off from your page, and it just makes more sense. If you are creating a group that's about your hobby that doesn't have anything to do with your business, then that would be something you would, have branch from your personal profile. When it's your business private group, it should come from your business page. It just is more cohesive, and it makes you, again, show up as an expert in your field. There are always lots of questions about how do you get people to join your group or to stay in your group. And again, that is something that we could talk about at length. But here are just a few pointers. I personally ask people either through text or Facebook Messenger or face to face, and I let them know why I want them to join. I appreciate your enthusiasm. I just know if you're part of this group that it's going to really rev up the energy. Hey, if you would just join and just make sure that you comment and like my posts, that's going to encourage other people to comment and like my posts, and it would benefit me so much. I love your sense of style. I think that you show the product well. If you're there and would give some selfies, then it's going to help inspire other people, like how they can use the product or how they can, wear this outfit or how they can use these ingredients. You want them to feel special. You want them to feel hand-picked. And when you do that, they are very likely to join. You also, another benefit of having a business page, you can have anyone that likes and follows your business page automatically invited to your group. That's something you can set up on Facebook. So you can Google that, figure that out. It's pretty straightforward. You can, on your personal profile, let me think. I'm pretty sure that on your personal profile, since you, the person, are in your group, even if it's a group that comes from your business page, that group shows up on your personal profile. So there's nothing wrong with mentioning that on your personal profile. We can't do business there. Like we can't outright sell on our personal profile, our original account. But we can talk about the things that we're passionate about. We can talk about the things that we're involved in and the things that we believe in. And so you can definitely have something. There's a place for a bio where you could say, hey, click here to join my community of women who are growing old gracefully together, and having tons of fun while they do. And then have the link that goes to your private Facebook group. You can't expect to go from 20 to 1,000 overnight. It takes time. But if you treat them right, and if you create the right environment and you post consistently and you figure out what trips their trigger. So for example, my people love polls, they love guessing games, and they love prizes. And so I consistently offer those things, and I very rarely lose people. And so if you don't ever lose anybody and you just keep adding, even if it's a little bit slow at first, your numbers will grow. There's no other, there's no other option. And, but keeping in mind that you're not relying on that number for your sales. The number of people that are in your Facebook group are more indicative of how many people are you fostering a relationship with in your business. And obviously, the bigger that number is, the better. But it's not indicative of your total sales. So your sales, like I said, are going to be coming from your new people, your new business, your appointments, your parties, however you make money. But there is something to be said for fostering relationships with current, with past, with potential customers so that they stay with you. When they have a relationship with you, when they know, like, and trust you, they will stay with you. They will buy from you. Even if you shift gears and start selling something else or doing something different, they will follow you. If all they see you as is just a conduit, a means to an end, a way to get a specific product, then if all of a sudden that business, goes out of business, or they no longer want that product, or you no longer work for that company, then they really have no reason to stay in touch with you. But if they're connecting with you because they find you personable, and because they respect you, and because they reach out to you as an expert in your field, regardless of what you sell, that relationship lasts. And you establish that and solidify that, seal the deal, so to speak, in your Facebook private groups. I can't say enough about them. Probably my favorite thing is that they're free. Please be taking advantage of this golden opportunity. And so here's what I alluded to at the beginning. I've got a free webinar coming up soon. I'm still putting the finishing touches on it. I don't even have a name for it yet, but so make sure that you are subscribed to Boss Babes on YouTube and that you're part of my Boss Babes group on Facebook so that you are the first to hear about it. There's going to be a free webinar. It's going to be tons of fun, tons of value, and it's coming up in January, which I know that seems like a long ways off, but this time of year goes by so fast. It'll be here before you know it. So I can't wait to tell you more, but I've got to, like I said, finish a few things, finalize a few things before I tell you much more than that. However, it will be all about growing your business, the basics of growing your business, and also a little bit of about, social media and how that applies. So, but we'll keep it simple, we'll keep it strategic, and we'll make sure that it's something that you can actually do, that it's doable, that it's actionable. So get excited about that. So I appreciate your time and attention. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. We'll be diving into video number 4 in my Facebook series. I'll see you then.